Chaitanya Charitamrita. We are in Madhya Lila chapter 7, the Lord's Tour of South India. Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita ki Jai, Srila Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami Prabhu ki Jai, Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada ki Jai, Srila Gurudev ki Jai, and all the devotees ki Jai. So when we left yesterday, Mahaprabhu came to the house of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya to ask permission to travel to South India for preaching. So we continue with text 50. Tahara Vinaye Prabhura Sitila Haila Mana Rahila Divasa Kato Na Kaila Gamana. Upon hearing Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya's request, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu relented. He stayed a few days longer and did not depart. So Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya asked Mahaprabhu to stay a few days longer in Jagannath Puri to have his association before going to South India. Bhattacharya agraha kori korena nimantrana grihe paka kori prabhuke kara na boyana. The Bhattacharya eagerly invited Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to his home and fed him very nicely. Tanhara Brahmani Tanra Nama Satira Mata Randi Bhiksha Teno Dena Tenho Ascharya Tanra Kata. The Bhattacharya's wife, whose name was Sati Mata, the mother of Sati, did the cooking. The narration of these pastimes are very wonderful. Ageta Kahiba Taha Korija Vistara Ebe Kahi Prabhura Dakshina Jatra Samachara. Later, I shall tell about this in elaborate detail, but at present I wish to describe Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's South Indian tour. This is Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami saying, Dina Pancha Rahi Prabhu Bhattacharya Stane, Chalibara Lagi Anya Magila Apane. After staying 5 days at the home of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu personally asked him permission to depart for South India. Do you remember, did you go to Sarvabhauma's house in Jagannath Puri?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
When Mahaprabhu showed his real form, is that? Or?
I don't know if it was there exactly, maybe it was. But that was the house of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. Prabhura Agrahe Bhattacharya Samata Haila Prabhu Tanre Lanya Jagannatha Mandire Gela. After receiving the Bhattacharya's permission, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went to see Lord Jagannath in the temple. He took the Bhattacharya with him. Darshana Kori Takura Pasa Anya Magila Pujari Prabhure Mala Prasada Anidila. Seeing Lord Jagannath, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also begged his permission. The priest then immediately delivered prasad and a garland to Lord Chaitanya. So even Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is asking permission to Lord Jagannath and his devotees to go and do his preaching. Anya Mala Panya Harse Namaskara Kori Ananda Dakshina Dese Chole Gaura Hari. Thus receiving Lord Jagannath's permission in the form of a garland, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu offered obeisances and in great jubilation prepared to depart for South India. Bhattacharya Sange Ara Jata Nija Gana Jagannatha Pradakshina Kori Korila Gamana. Accompanied by his personal associates and Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu circumvallated the altar of Jagannath. The Lord then departed on his South Indian tour. Samudra tire tire alalnanat pate, Sarvabhauma kohilena acharya gopinate. While the Lord was going along the path to Alalanath, which was located on the seashore, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya gave the following orders to Gopinath Acharya. You remember Gopinath Acharya was Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya's brother-in-law. Yeah? Chari Gopina Bahirvasa Rakijachi Gore Taha Prasadana Lanya Aisa Vipra Dware. Bring the 4 sets of loincloth and outer garments and keep at home, and also some prasada of Lord Jagannath. You may carry these things with the help of some brahmana. So Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya gave some cloth, 4 garments of cloth for Mahaprabhu. Tobe Sarvabhauma kohe Prabhura charane, avasya palive Prabhu mora nivedane. While Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was departing, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya submitted the following at his lotus feet. My Lord, I have one final request that I hope you will kindly fulfill. Ramananda Roy Ache Godavari Tire, Adhikari Hayena Tenho, Vidyanagare. In the town of Vidyanagar, on the banks of the Godavari, there is a responsible government officer named Ramananda Roy. Sudra Visaji Gyane Upeksha na Koribe, Amara Bachane Tanre Avasya Milibe. Please do not neglect him, thinking he belongs to a Sudra family engaged in material activities. I'm going to read it again. Please do not neglect him, thinking he belongs to a Sudra family engaged in material activities. It is my request that you meet him without fail.
Who is saying?
Ramananda Roy. This is Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya requesting Mahaprabhu that when he goes to South India
He's saying that Mahaprabhu doesn't come from Sudra family.
No. That Ramananda Roy thinks of himself to belong to a Sudra family.
Okay.
So he says, do not neglect him. He thinks out of humility that he belongs to a Sudra family. Tomara Sangera Yogia Tenho Eka Yana. Pritivite Rasika Bhakta Nahi Tanra Sama. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya continue, Ramananda Roy is a fit person to associate with you. No other devotee can compare with him in knowledge of the transcendental mellows. Panditya Ara Bhakti Rasa, Dunhera Tenho Sima, Sambasile Janive Tumi Tanhara Mahima. He is a most learned scholar as well as an expert in devotional mellows. Actually, he is most exalted. And if you talk with him, you will see how glorious he is. Alaukika Vakya Shesta Tanra Na Bujiya, Parihasa Kariyachi Tanre Vaishnava Boliya. I could not realize when I first spoke with Ramananda Roy that his topics and endeavors were all transcendentally uncommon. I made fun of him simply because he was a Vaishnava. So Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya already met him before when Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya was a Mayavadi philosopher. He already met with Ramananda Roy. So he did not realize his Vaishnava qualities. So now, after Mahaprabhu delivered Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya and he became a devotee, he's understanding his Vaishnava qualities. Tomara prasade eve janinu tanra tattva, sam basile janive tanra jemana mahatva. The Bhattacharya said, by your mercy, I can now understand the truth about Ramananda Roy. In talking with him, you also will acknowledge his greatness. Angikara kori prabhu tahara vachana, tanre vidaya dite tanre kaila alingana. Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu accepted Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya's request that he meet Ramananda Roy. Bidding him farewell, the Lord embraced him. Gore Krishna Baji Mora Koriha Asirbade, Lila Chale Asi Jena Tumara Prasade. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked the Bhattacharya's blessings while he was engaged in the devotional service of Lord Krishna at home. The Lord wished to return again to Jagannath Puri by his mercy. Eta boli Mahaprabhu Korila Gamana, Murchita Hanya Tahan, Podila Sarvabhauma. Saying this, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu departed on his tour, and Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya immediately fainted and fell to the ground. So out of separation, he's feeling very sad. Tanre upeksiya kaila sigras gamana, ke bujite pare Mahaprabhura chitamana. Although Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya fainted, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did not take notice of him. Rather, he left quickly. Who can understand the mind and intention of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? Purport: it was naturally expected that when Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya fainted and fell to the ground, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would have taken care of him and waited for him to regain consciousness. But he did not do so. Rather, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu immediately started on his tour. It is therefore very difficult to understand the activities of a transcendental person. Sometimes they may seem rather odd, but a transcendental personality remains in his position, unaffected by material considerations. Mahanubhavera chitera swabhava eihaya puspa sama komala katina vaira maya. This is the nature of the mind of an uncommon personality. Sometimes it is soft like a flower, but sometimes it is as hard as a thunderbolt. Purport: the softness of a flower and the hardness of a thunderbolt, un relámpago, thunderbolt, are reconciled in the behavior of a great personality. The following quotation from Uttara Rama Rasita explains this behavior. One may also consult Madhya Lila, 3rd chapter, verse 212. Vairad api katorani mriduni kusumad api lokotaram chestansi konu vinyatum isvara. The hearts of those who above common behavior are sometimes harder than a thunderbolt and sometimes softer than a flower. How can one accommodate such contradictions in great personalities? Nityananda Prabhu Bhattacharya Utaila, Tanra Loka Sange Tanre Gore Pataila. Lord Nityananda Prabhu raised Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya and with the help of his men saw him to his home. Bhaktagana Sigra Asi Laila Prabhura Sata Vastra Prasada Lanyal Tobe Aila Gopinata. Immediately all the devotees came and partook of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's company. Afterwards, Gopinath Acharya came with the garments and prasad. Saba Songe Prabhu Tabe Alalanat Aila Namaskara Kori Tare Bahu Stuti Kaila. All the devotees followed Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to a place known as Alalanat. Alalanat. Then there they all offer respects and various prayers. Prema vese nitya gita kaila kata ksana dekite aila tahan vaise jata jana. In great ecstasy, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu danced and chanted for some time. Indeed, all the neighbors came to see him. Chaudikete Saba Loka Bole Hari Hari, Prema Vese Madhya Nitya Kore Gaura Hari. All around Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is also known as Gaura Hari, people began to shout the holy name of Hari. Lord Chaitanya, immersed in his usual ecstasy of love, danced in the midst of them. Kanchana Sadrisha Deha Aruna Vasana Pulakasru Kampa Sweda Tahate Bhushana. The body of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was naturally very beautiful. It was like molten gold dressed in saffron cloth. Indeed, he was most beautiful for being ornamented with the ecstatic symptoms, which caused his hair to stand on end, tears to well in his eyes and his body to tremble and perspire all over. Dekhiya lokera mane haila chamatkara, jata loka aise keha nahi yaya gara. What is chamatkara?
Chamatkara is astonishing, isn't it?
Astonishing.
But there's another meaning also, like plastic or
Beautiful, wonderful, amazing, astonishment. Yeah, but you are right. In this particular context, it's astonishment. Everyone present was astonished to see Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's dancing and his bodily transformations. Whoever came did not want to return home. Keha Nache, Keha Gaya, Sri Krishna Gopala, Premete Vasila Loka, Stri Bridha Abala. Everyone, including children, all men and women, began to dance and chant the holy name of Sri Krishna and Gopala. In this way, they all floated in the ocean of love of Godhead. Deki Nityananda Prabhu kohe, Bhakta Gane, Ei Rupa Nitya Gage Habe Grame Grame. Upon seeing the chanting and dancing of Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Lord Nityananda predicted that later there would be dancing and chanting in every village. Purport: the prediction of Sri Nityananda Prabhu is applicable not only in India, but also all over the world. That is now happening by his grace. The members of the International Society for Krishna Consciousness are now traveling from one village to another in the Western countries and are even carrying the deity with them. These devotees distribute various literatures all over the world. We hope that these devotees who are preaching the message of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will very seriously follow strictly in his footsteps. If they follow the rules and regulations and chant 16 rounds daily, their endeavor to preach the cult of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will certainly be successful. Atikala haila loka chadiya na yaya, tabe Nityananda Gosain Sri Yila Upaya. Seeing that it was already getting late, Lord Nityananda Prabhu, the spiritual master, invented a means to disperse the crowd. Madhyanha korite gela Prabhu kelanya, taha deki loka aise chaudike dana. When Lord Nityananda Prabhu took Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu for lunch at noon, everyone came running around them. Madhyana Korilla Aila Devata Mandire, Nijagana Pravesi Kapata Dila Bahir Dware. After finishing their bath, they returned at noon to the temple. And meeting his own men, Sri Nityananda Prabhu closed the outside door. Tobe Gopinata Dui Prabhure Bhiksha Karaila Prabhura Sesha Prasadana Sabe Banti Kaila. Gopinathacharya then brought prasad for the two lords to eat, and after they ate, the remnants of the food were distributed to all the devotees. Suni Suni. You know what is Suni Suni? Suni. Hearing. Suni Suni Loka Asava Asi. Bahir Dware. Hari Hari Boli Loka Kolahale Kore. Hearing about this, everyone there came to the outside door and began chanting the holy name. Hari Hari. Thus there was a tumultuous sound. Tove Mahaprabhu Dwara Karaila Mochana, Anande Asiya Loka Paila Darasana. After lunch, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu made them open the door. In this way, everyone received his audience with great pleasure. Eimata Sandhya Parjanta Loka Ase, Yaya Vaishnava Haila Loka Sabe Nache Gaya. The people came and went until evening, and all of them became Vaishnava devotees and began to chant and dance. Ei Rupa Sei Tanyi Bhakta Gane Sange, Sei Ratri Gonaila Krishna Kata Range. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu then passed the night there and discussed the pastimes of Lord Krishna with his devotees with great pleasure. Prata Kale Snana Kori Karila Gamana Bhakta Gane Vidaya Dila Kori Alingana. The next morning, after taking his bath, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu started on his South Indian tour. He bade farewell to the devotees by embracing them. Murchita Hanya Sabe Bhumite Podila Tanha Saba Pane Prabhu Piri Na Chahila. Although they all fell to the ground unconscious, the Lord did not turn to see them but proceeded onward. Vishede Vyakula Prabhu Chalila Dukhi Hanya Pache Krishnadasa Yaya Yala Patra Lanya. In separation, the Lord became very perturbed and walked on unhappily. His servant Krishnadas, who was carrying his water pot, followed behind. Bhaktagana Upavasi Tahani Rahila Aradine Dukhi Hanya Nilachale Aila. All the devotees remained there and fasted, but the next day they all unhappily returned to Jagannath Puri. Mata Singha Praya Prabhu Korila Gamana Premavese Yaya Kori Nama Sankirtana. Almost like a mad lion, Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went on his tour filled with ecstatic love and performed Sankirtan, chanting Krishna's name as follows. Krishna, 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 Hey. Krishna, 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 Hey. Krishna, 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 Raksamam. Krishna, 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 Pahimam. Rama Raghava, Rama Raghava, Rama Raghava, Rakshamam. Krishna Keshava, Krishna Keshava, Krishna Keshava, Pahimam. The Lord chanted, what we just chanted, that is, O Lord Krishna, please protect me and maintain me. He also chanted, Rama Raghava, Rama Raghava, Rama Raghava, Raghava, Raksamam. Krishna Keshava, Krishna Keshava, Krishna Keshava, Pahimam. That is, O Lord Rama, descendant of King Raghu, please protect me. O Krishna, O Keshava, killer of the Keshi demon, please maintain me. Eis Loka Padi Pate Chalila Gaurahari, Loka Deki Pate Kohe, Bolo Hari Hari. Chanting this verse, Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, known as Gaurahari, went on his way. As soon as he saw someone, he would request him to chant Hari Hari. Say Loka Prema Mata Hanya Bole Hari Krishna, Prabhura Pache Sange Yaya Darsana Satrishna. Whoever heard Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu chant Hari Hari also chanted the holy name of Lord Hari and Krishna. In this way, they all followed the Lord, very eager to see him. Kataksane Rahi Prabhu Tare Alingiya, Vidaya Korila Tare Sakti Santarija. After some time, the Lord would embrace these people and bid them to return home, after investing them with spiritual potency. Purport. In his Amrita Pravaha Bhasya, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur explains that this spiritual potency is the essence of the pleasure potency and the eternity potency. By these two potencies, one is empowered with devotional service. Lord Krishna himself or his representatives, the unalloyed devotee, who can mercifully bestow these combined potencies upon any man. Being thus endowed with such potencies, one can become an unalloyed devotee of the Lord. Anyone favored by Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was empowered with this Bhakti Sakti. Thus the Lord's followers were able to preach Krishna consciousness by divine grace. Sei jana nija grame kori jagamana Krishna boli hase kande nache anukshana. Being thus empowered, they would return to their own villages, always chanting the holy name of Krishna, and sometimes laughing, crying, and dancing. Now this is very nice verse here, and we can finish there. Jare deke tare kohe kaha Krishna nama, ei mata Vaishnava kaila sava nija grama. These empowered people used to request everyone and anyone, whomever they saw, to chant the holy name of Krishna. In this way, all the villagers would also become devotees of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And we read the purport and finish here, yeah? In order to become an empowered preacher, one must be favored by Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu or his devotee, the spiritual master. One must also request everyone to chant the Maha Mantra. In this way, such a person can convert others to Vaishnavism, showing them how to become pure devotees of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Jai Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita ki jai, Srila Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami Prabhu ki jai, Srila S.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada ki jai, Jai Srila Gurudev ki jai. Devananda Prabhu, you want to chant? Hariharaya Namah Krishna Yadavaya Namaha Yadavaya Madhavaya Kesavaya Namaha Gopala Govinda Ram Madhusudana Giridhari Gopinatha Madana Mohana Shri Chaitanya Nityananda Sri Advaita Chanda Gadadhara Srivasari Jaya Rupa Sanatana Bhatta Raghunatha Shri Jiva Gopala Bhatta Raghunatha Echai Gosai Kori Charana Bandana Yahote Vinana Savishta Purana Echai Gosai Jana Muitarada Asavara Palarenu Tadeva Charana Sevi Bhakta Sameva Tadeva Charana Sevi Bhakta Sameva Jana me Moreya Bila Jana me Moreya Bila Echoi Gosai Koi Charana Bandana Echoi Gosai Jabe Praje Koila Echoi Gosai Jabe Praje Koila Echai Gosai Jabe Praje Koila Radha Krishna Nitya Lila Koila Radha Krishna Nitya Lila Koila
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Gaura Hari Bol. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitya Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitya Gaura Hari Bol. Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Jai, all glories to Shri Shri Guru Govanga, Radha Kirit Hari Jo Ki Jai.
Jai.
Jai, all glories to Shri Shri Guru Govanga, Gandhava Govinda Sundar Jo Ki Jai. All glories to Om Krishna Pad, Paramamsa, Paravarja Kachara, Varyastatara Sata Shri Shrimad, Shri Bhakti Sundar Govinda Dev Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. All glories to Om Krishna Pad, Paramamsa, Paravarja Kachara, Varyastatara Sata Shri Shrimad, Shri Bhakti Raka, Shri Dev Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. All glories to Om Krishna Pad, Paramamsa, Paravarja Kachara, Varyastatara Sata Shri Shrimad, Shri Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Ki Jai. All glory to Shri Gaurkishore Das Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai.
Jai.
Glory to Shri Satchitananda Shri Bhakti Manoj Thakur. All glory to Shri Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj. All glory to Shri Upanuka Guruvarga Ki Jai. All glory to Namachar Shri Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. All glory to Shri A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada Ki Jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Jai. Shri Baladev Vijaybhusana Ki Jai. Shri Vishwanath Chakravarti Prabhu Ki Jai. Shri Naranam Shamananda Srinivasacharya Prabhu Ki Jai. Shri Vrindavan Das Thakur Ki Jai. Shri Krishnadas Kaviraj Ki Jai. Jai Shri Rupa Sanatan Pata Vagana Shri Jiva Gopala Pata Dasa Vagana Six Goswamis of Vrindavan Ki Jai. Sapa Shala Shri Nityananda Prabhu Ki Jai. Sapa Shala Shriman Mahaprabhu Ki Jai. Jai Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopa Gopina Shama Kun Radha Kun Givi Govardhan Ki Jai. Shri Lakshmi Ramoha Devi Ki Jai. Shri Bhakti Vigna Vinashaya Shri Nasingadev Ki Jai. Bhakti Vipara Prahlad Maharaj Ki Jai. Grantavad Srimad Bhagavatam Chaitanya Charitamrita Ki Jai. Tursi Bhavani Ki Jai. Tursi Parikama Ki Jai. Vishnu Vaishnava Varsa Sabha Ki Jai. Arsamagvarchi Chaitanya Mat Ki Jai. Tadiya Sakama Ki Jai. Shri Chaitanya Sarasvatnath Ki Jai. Vishnu Vyapita Diya Sakama Ki Jai. Shri Ramaya Pur Ki Jai. Shri Nabadweep Ki Jai. Vrindavan Purushottam Dham Ki Jai. Baladev Subhadra Jagannath Ji Ki Jai. Shri Govinda Kund Ki Jai. Shri Sadashri Gangadharaju Ki Jai. Shri Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai. Purushottam Dham Ki Jai. All the assembled devotees Ki Jai. All the devotees all over the world Ki Jai. All the Harinam Sankirtan Ki Jai. Hare Krishna Maha Mantra Ki Jai. Nitya Gaura Premanandi Hari Bol.